Hey guys, it's Adam here from GamesReviews.com, and today we are playing Stardew Valley on the Xbox One. I've not played this on PC. This will be my first experience with the game. Interested to see how they translate from the PC version to the Xbox One version, going from mouse and keyboard to controller. Right off the top here you can see I'm using my left stick to move the cursor around like a mouse. Okay, so we'll put my name, Adam, in the first blank there. My farm name I'm probably going to put Raffle, and my favorite thing will probably be hockey. But we'll see. Raffle Farm. And yes, hockey. Animal preference, I think I'm going to go with a dog. I'm not big into this customization thing, but it's a nice feature to have for people that do want to mess around with it. I really care more about the gameplay. And I think I'm going to pick the Riverland Farm. I've seen examples of all the other ones on YouTube from the PC version. It seems to be the one I might enjoy the most, especially if I'm going to get into a lot of fishing. And for my very special grandson. I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Now, let Grandpa rest. 20 years later. So it looks like I work cubicle style, meant to look boring, I'm guessing. Just people clicking away. Boring desk job. See the guy on the end on the right there is just a skull, or a skeleton. So I reach into my desk drawer and I click on the letter. Dear Adam, if you're reading this, you must be in a dire need of change. The same thing happened no long ago. I'd lost... Oh, geez. I guess if I click, it just goes forward. Okay, well, you can read it. You don't need me to read the text boxes. I don't think I will be reading them throughout. Once you get into some of the relationship stuff, I really think there'll be a lot of text to read, and frankly, I don't really want to do that. On the bus. Stardew Valley, half a mile. Alright, looks like I've landed and I'm meeting Robin. Robin is the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis has sent her to come get me and bring me to my new home. So let's follow her. And here we are, and it looks like a mess, which is harken back to all the Harvest Moon games, actually. I mean, every time you show up to your farm, there's some kind of comment about, you know, the farm in general looking like a mess. So it's kind of actually, you know, the creator said he was very influenced by those games, so it's nice to see. Yeah, it's a bit overgrown. There's good soil underneath that mess. I've seen some pretty amazing farms from people playing on the PC version, so it'll be really interesting to see what I'll be able to do playing here on Xbox One. I'm gonna guess that's Mayor Lewis, and we're supposed to say hi to him if he was still living. So, hi Lewis. And now I'm sure we're gonna go through the usual lengthy opening that is typical of all of these games. Which, does anybody play these for the story? I want to say no one plays them for the story. I know there's some really great social things that can be done in this game. At least from what I've read online, there's tons of people to interact with, everybody you can have a relationship with, friendly, romantic, whatever it be. So maybe there's going to be a little bit more story in this than in like Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons and stuff like that. But it'll be interesting to see. Alright, so what I'm guessing is going to happen is I'm going to head to bed, and then we're going to begin spring. Are we in spring right now? Spring day 1? I think we'll probably be in spring. I think they always hit you with winter last, so spring, summer, fall, winter. Because you don't really want winter to come really quick. There's not as much generally to do during the winter, so. But let's see. Now it's going to be interesting. We're going to be able to see how this translates over to the Xbox One. This looks weird on in my game on my TV. I'm having a hard time seeing the move and check buttons on the side of the screen. They're only half there. I don't know how it shows up in the stream here, but I'm just going to check the settings here, see if I can find a fix. And it doesn't look like one. Is there an option, if anybody knows, in the Xbox to alter that? Because I've actually noticed this on a bunch of my games. Been playing some for review lately, Dead Rising 4, stuff like that. I've noticed it. I should probably mess around with the actual Xbox settings. Alright, let's go outside. So this really is a mess. We started with 15 parsnip seeds. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out that area right in front of the house, and then put a bunch of 3x3 plots down. I've seen people do really long plots. I like the old school Harvest Moon 3x3 plots, so that's the way I'm going to organize, at least for now. You know, maybe I'm going to figure out it doesn't work and attempt to do something else. Let's see how this works. So obviously on the PC version you would select your tool, and then using the move keys, slipping my mind exactly what those are right now, you would move around and then just click the spots that you want to use your hoe. But with this one I actually have to line myself up like old school Harvest Moon. There is an option in the settings so you can see a grid for where you're about to hit to stop you from making any mistakes, but I'll leave that off for now until I do end up screwing up. So we're just going to put a couple 3x3 plots down. Okay, let's start planting some seeds here. Okay, so now I'm doing the same thing, moving around to plant, but I can see actually my cursor has all the bags of seeds on there, so I wonder if I can stand and then click. It's very finicky here. Okay, yeah, so you can, when it comes to seeds at least, it's just kind of stand in the center of your plot and click. And as far as I can tell, I think I can only, oh, I'm out of seeds. I think I can only click, you know, one square away from me in all directions. So let's head into town and see if we can't purchase more seeds. Okay, just moving over to the next video clip here. Okay, so let's head this way. I should actually be stopping and looking for some collectibles, whether it's flowers or anything else to get the extra money, but we'll have plenty of time for that. Okay, where are we going? Let's talk to this person here. Who is it? It is... Okay, nothing great. No, not the medical center. Let us go here. Okay, let's talk to Pierre. Pierre has parsnip seeds, so let's go ahead and buy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know what? Let's just buy them all. Let's just get rid of our finances. We might as well have a great start. Let's put that in our inventory and let's head back to the farm. Alright, now let's talk to these people. What's up, Gus? Gus seems to be the one who runs the saloon, so we'll probably stop by Gus's saloon in the near future and see what he's got in store for us. Alright, we are going to head back to the farm. I really hope you can get a horse later, because this movement between each part of the world is pretty slow. Okay, so let's plant more seeds here, but I have more seeds than I have plots, so I'm definitely going to have to do some more clearing out, which is fine. I need to chop up some of this wood because I really need to craft a box to store stuff in, because I mean, as you can see down there, I have limited inventory space. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 inventory slots there, and those are going to be filled up pretty quickly. So let's we'll get some wood out of that sapling. I hate to cut down a sapling, but we'll do it anyway. We'll chop up this stone here. There we go. Okay, let's put down some more plots. I do enjoy the audio for this game, although I just screwed up. Like all Harvest Moon games, I gotta assume there's going to become a point where I'm tired of the music. So hopefully you can change it. Okay, let's plant. Okay, so we're going to need to get the axe. Let's cut this log and then put down... looks like we have 4 more seeds, so we'll put down 4 more plots and plant some more parsnips. Wonderful. Okay, and now we need to water them. So if you've played Harvest Moon games in the past, there's I just watered the same spot 4 times. Using this mouse. Okay, so you can't use the mouse to water like you can the seeds, which is a little bit frustrating. I'd like to be able to stand in the middle there and then just water, you know, all 9 of the plants without moving, but we'll do it this way. Anyway, yeah, I was saying, if you played, screwing up again. If you played past Harvest Moon titles or Farming Simulator titles, it should all feel fairly similar. I've heard this one is way deeper, with a lot more to do than your typical Harvest Moon game. So, but you have to play. You have to play to get to those areas of the game. So, I'm guessing I have a lot of hours ahead of myself if I want to be able to unlock everything there is to unlock. Alright, so the water filling up is simply walking back over the water, pressing A. Okay, and... Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to head down to the beach. I've heard that if you head down to the beach or anywhere... sorry, the map, you can find things that you can collect and sell in your bin. And you can also find earthworms or sandworms or whatever you want to call them, depending where you find them on the path, on the beach and stuff. And what you can do is actually take your hoe to them and they'll dig up artifacts for you. And then you take those artifacts over to the museum and you can get, I think, cash sometimes, and also like packs of items or packs of crafting items or something like that. I don't know exactly what you can get, but you know, every few items that you drop off you can get. So we're gonna head to the beach, and I don't think it's this way. I think I gotta go back. I gotta go back. Okay, oh, there's someone on the bridge. I wonder who it is. Talk. Elliot, this is a problem I'm actually noticing early on in the game is I'm pressing the action to pick things up and to talk to people and it's just not working, which is a slight annoyance. Let's pick up an oyster. Anything else? So there's no earthworms, sandworms, whatever you want to call them. Nothing. Excuse me. Nothing for me to pick up today. So let's head back to the farm, and we'll make a couple pit stops on the way to pick up, whatever we can find lying around, because we spent all our money on those parsnip seeds, and if I don't sell something today, we're gonna have no money tomorrow to spend if we need to buy something. So let's go and do that. As you'll notice on the side, you're going to see that bar with an E. It says 80 of 270. That's your energy bar. When that bar gets into the negatives, you'll actually start the next day at half energy. So we've already used all that energy and we haven't even done a whole lot today, so it's probably going to be pretty important to never get into the negatives. At the same time, I think we'll want to maximize the energy we're given every day, because if we don't, that's just a waste. So here's another daffodil to go with our first daffodil and our oyster. That'll give us a couple things to sell so we can have a little bit of cash for day 2. Okay, back to the farm. Let's go to the box. 2 daffodils. And again, we're using the left stick as a cursor. Oh, I forgot the oyster. Using the left stick as a cursor here to select the items that we want to sell. Okay, so the oyster as well. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is I really need to get a box built to store stuff in, because as you can see, we only have 12 slots available. We're going to need more. So let's chop up some logs. I think we need 50 to craft a box. And with the energy we have, I doubt we're going to get 50 today, but we'll try to get as close as we can. Okay, let's chop up, yeah, we have enough to chop up this stump. And probably a couple more twigs or logs or whatever you want to call them after the fact, but yeah, we're definitely not going to get to 50 today, but probably first thing tomorrow we will. So after we've done all our chores for tomorrow, maybe that's something we'll try to make a priority. Anyway, guys, we're getting near the end of our first day. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below and leave a comment about what you'd like to see us do on the farm, or things I can do to make this Let's Play better. And as always, guys, please support me, and you can find me on Twitter at AdamRoffle, and check out the website at gamesreviews.com. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.